Who are you? Who? You're not here for the Headbangers Ball class? Really? Oh, well, let me do some quick changing and we'll get started then. All right. Sorry for the mix up there. There we go. Let's talk about our Harley Davidson riding class. Harley Davidson has been around since the early 1900s, and hopefully by the end of this, you'll be able to. What? That's not the Harley riding class either? Well, what class is this? Let me look at my stuff here. Let me see. I remember. This is supposed to be episode 1, season 1 of Mr. R's Garage. Woo! Let's get ready. No, we're halfway there. We changed this. There it is. Slideshow from the beginning. All right. Now that we had that squared away, my apologies. I thought it was the Headbangers Ball, and I thought for sure it was a riding class, but it's something even better. Welcome to Mr. R's Garage. Good stuff. Seriously, welcome everybody to Mr. R's Garage. My name is Mr. Roselle, and I teach design technology at Collingswood High School. I also teach a couple other classes, inventors and innovators, some robotics, and we're going to roll out some intro to home repair this year. So I'm the guy who does a lot of technical, a lot of building, a lot of creative things. So what we're going to do today on season 1 is we're going to have a episode that is twofold. How many? Twofold. What we're going to do is first, we're going to make some decorative masks, considering what's going on today. I think I have a couple examples here. Here we go. Oh, the sunglasses. So, as a school teacher, I have absolutely no problem getting up in front of a class or even my peers and talking to 25, 50, 100 people. But for some reason, when I sit down in front of this camera, all of a sudden I get very shy. So the shades help me get through it, and the hat stops the light from shining down on my robust, shiny head. You know what I mean? So this is how I'm comfortable. We've all had to do things to change our comfort level in this time. So let's get comfortable like I am, and let's learn something. Now, don't confuse learning with not having fun. You can have fun and learn at the same time. And I think the first mask um, project that we have, I think you're going to learn something, and I think you're going to have a good time as well. Okay? So, what am I talking about? As we know, right now we have a virus going around, kind of getting some people, sick, unfortunately, and there's a shortage of masks. Now, I found out about this from my wife, Denise. She's a nurse practitioner for the geriatric community, and she said the residents are just sitting there wide open, and the staff is walking around with masks on, but yet they don't have any. Now, I'm not saying that the masks that we are making can prevent any kind of sickness whatsoever, but sometimes there is comfort in having something and not even really caring if it does anything or not. Just gives you a comfort of being on, just like these sunglasses. You know what I mean? Anywho, so my wife came home and said there's a shortage of masks. The geriatrics, our grandparents, our great grandparents who are at these healthcare facilities, we're making masks for them. This is an example right here. This is a cool design mask, and it works via rubber band in the back. Very cool. As you can see, this design here and this design here, these are made up for the residents at the geriatric center, as you can tell. These are nice and flowery, and they really like these. Now, if you like to make something that has a little theme behind it, my daughter's favorite holiday is Halloween, so obviously she makes a Halloween mask, you know what I mean? But I got a better idea. So let's say that you're going to make these masks and you want to donate them, you want to give them to somebody. That is absolutely wonderful to do. You're being a productive member of society, and nobody can ever frown upon that. But at the same time, we need to do things for ourselves as well. So what if you two things? What if we had a mask competition to see who could make the coolest mask? Now, I'm not trivializing what's going on in our society, but we still have to keep moving forward, and we got to make the best of it. Okay, so I have an idea. Check this out. This is a mask that I made. It is a Collingswood mask. Oops, there you go. It's a Collingswood mask. It's got the STEM logo here, and it's got the Trusty Panther on the bottom, man. It looks great, doesn't it? So here's a Collingswood mask. And then check these out. Now, when we make these masks today, you have a couple choices on how you're going to make them. I'm going to show you guys a video that is very simplistic. All you're going to need is two things to be able to make one of these masks. But if you are in the fabrics and sewing, check these out. These masks came from friends of ours down in the Louisiana, Mississippi area. I mean, they're getting hard hit too, just like this area is. But check these out. These are fancy smancy. They're pleated, I think is what this is called. They made with some elastic on both sides. Check this out. And just like that, tell me how dreamy I am. Doesn't this look good on me? You know it does. Oh, come on. You know it does. If I wore this to work one day, I'd have to be fighting them off. Anyway, oh, look, I found. So, what are we going to learn today? We're going to learn how to make one of these masks, and then we're going to put a design technology spin on it. You know what I mean? You don't know what I mean. Really? Design tech? You don't know what it is? Design technology, one of the coolest subjects, umbrellas in our world. I'm going to show you a great video that explains exactly what design technology is, and we're going to take what we learned in that video and we are going to apply it to making these masks. Okay, so our goal is to be a productive member of society, to be able to follow instructions, to be able to take something from your mind and to transform it into an actual device. And I'm going to be here for the whole step of the way. Okay, so don't you worry. If you got problems or questions, I'll be right here. All right. You know what? I think it's time to take a break. Does anybody have any toys they play with? Break time. that enough? Okay, playtime's over. So we're going to be making some cool masks today. Right, it's going to be a good time. We're going to learn what design technology is from the experts, big time experts. Not saying I'm not an expert, but the fancy schmancy expert. You know what I mean? And we're also going to. Oh, this is going to be great. You're going to love this. Can any of you out there tell me what a low voltage system would be in your house? Yeah, low voltage. What is it? No, your video game is not low voltage. Anybody else? Toaster? No. Lamp? No. Did you say refrigerator? No. Low voltage systems in a residential home consist of systems that are less than 120 volts. Anything that plugs directly into an outlet is not a low voltage system. Examples would be a garage door opener, a landline telephone. Security cameras could be low voltage. But the one that we're going to talk about today happens to be the doorbell. Now, doorbells are a low voltage system. They work by using a transformer. And what they do is once we put the button outside, it completes the circuit from the transformer and tells the chime to ding dong, housekeeping. No, just kidding. So when we push that button in, it dings and alerts us that somebody is here. Now, design technology also, well, not also, I haven't explained to you what design technology is yet. You're going to watch the video. But one way to look at it is evolution. Products are constantly evolving. Ideas are constantly evolving. Technology is moving so fast. I mean, it's really hard to even keep up with it. So for those of you who have a present doorbell, we're going to go over that. I'm going to show you how to check it to make sure to see if it works or if it doesn't work. Okay, we're just going to go through the generic parts of a doorbell that's already on your home. If you don't have one, that's fine. You watch the video, you'll see how a wired doorbell works. Okay, and then if you don't have a doorbell, like I said, it doesn't mean you can't upgrade. You don't have to put a doorbell in and run the wire through your walls or anything nowadays. Nowadays, you can purchase a battery-operated Bluetooth wireless doorbell, and this simply works by putting in the batteries. You can either screw it to the wall or you can use the sticky back and stick it right up. So this is a quick and affordable upgrade from the standard doorbell that is wired in a lot of our homes today. Now, if you really want to get fancy about it, check this out. Ooh, this is the Ring doorbell, which I'm sure everybody has heard of because they have just done a remarkable job in marketing this thing right here. The Ring doorbell is a little more expensive. From what I could see in my research, this is the highest upgrade that you can get, this Ring doorbell. But a lot of people don't know much more except for that it's a Ring doorbell. And there's a whole thing that this does for you. A lot of things you need to prepare for. There's instructions that usually I throw away and don't read. But with this, it's a little more involved. So we're going to explore this as an option to upgrade your present doorbell. Okay? So what is design technology? Being a productive member in society, or just being productive by making a mask for your own. And we're going to learn about the doorbell, the low voltage wiring system, how to check it, and the upgrades that go along with it. Okay? So, do yourselves a favor, do a little stretching, get yourselves ready. Right here on Mr. R's Garage, this is what design technology is all about.